German Chancellor Angela Merkel appeared on Wednesday as part of the regular government questioning in the Bundestag, that's the German federal parliament. She was supposed to answer questions from the members of the Bundestag for 1 hour. According to Chancellor Angela Merkel from the Christian Democratic Union, the European Union must prepare for the failure of negotiations on a trade agreement with the United Kingdom. We should take precautions in the event that the agreement does not come about, said Merkel on Wednesday in the Bundestag in Berlin. During the German EU Council presidency, she will continue to campaign for good solutions, she said. But the progress in the negotiations has so far been, to put it mildly, she said, very overseeable. The agreement is intended to regulate trade relations between the United Kingdom and the EU after the Brexit transition period. The goal is a breakthrough by October or November because the deal still has to be ratified by the parliaments. And that's at least 29 parliaments. If, however, there is no agreement by the end of the year, the tariff barriers in mutual trade will go up and be a further burden for the economy, which is already shaken by the corona crisis. The Chancellor wants to further the talks with the UK during the EU Council presidency of Germany. But we should prepare everything for the case of no agreement. Merkel also announced to the MPs that she would campaign for an agreement between the EU member states on a corona aid package. The positions here were far apart, she said. She wants to stand close to the EU bodies in order to achieve a breakthrough quickly. What is the German presidency all about that started last Wednesday? The most important tasks of the German presidency include agreeing a pay program for the countries particularly affected by the corona pandemic and preparing the next multi-annual EU budget. The federal government also wants to push ahead with other issues such as climate protection and digitalization. The other European countries will probably have been watching closely what prospect Angela Merkel gave in the Bundestag to Germany's EU Council presidency. The press in other EU countries devoted extensive coverage to the topic on Wednesday. The Hungarian newspaper Népszava christened Merkel as trainer for the Team Europe. The Spanish newspaper El Periódico hoped that Merkel would steer the EU ship to a safe haven. The government questioning also discussed high unemployment and the number of short-time workers. The number of unemployed rose from May to June by 40,000 to 2.853 million in the Federal Employment Agency announced on Wednesday. That is 637,000 more than a year ago. The unemployment rate rose from May to June by 0.1% to completely 6.2%. The Chancellor said in the Bundestag, "We are experiencing the pandemic, which has probably been the worst economic slump in a long time that we have ever seen." And that means, unfortunately, we will have an impact on the job market, of course. And further, we are entering a very serious time. I have to say that very clearly. The federal government is responding to the challenges. Nevertheless, there's a very serious time in which we live in. And that will be shown in the next few months as well. And if you now want to know more about European politics from a German point of view, I put my next video right here in the end screen, next to your chance to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. But I'll see you in my next video. Click and enjoy. Have fun. Viel Spaß.